welcome back, and welcome back. Today we're going to make homemade Pop Tarts. Yes, we are. We're going to use some whole milk, or you can use some heavy whipping cream, half and half. Whatever you have will work just fine. Some strawberry preserves or jam, or whatever kind of jelly jam you want. Some vanilla. That is a cup of powdered sugar, confectionate sugar. That is 1 egg with a teaspoon of water. That's going to be our egg wash. And then we're going to use this ready-made pie crust. Feel free to make your own from scratch if you like. But Things Made Easy with Gigi is going to use the pre-kind, okay? Pre-made. Here's your shot of everything we're going to need to make this absolutely amazing, quick, simple, delicious Pop-Tart. I'll be right back. All right, there's 2 ways to make these. You can use a biscuit cutter, and if you don't have a biscuit cutter, feel free to use a smaller bowl that you have in the house. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make these, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make the square ones, okay? And we're going to use every bit of this dough. And so I'm just going to roll her up. And make sure your counters are clean, okay? So I'm just going to continue to make more of these, this size, the round ones, and I'm just using my big biscuit cutter. All right, I'm going to continue to make these, and I'll be right back.
Are you ready for phase 1?
Okay, now when I'm making the square ones, I just used an index card, okay? Up to you if you don't want to do that or not. And I place it on the edge. This is my way of getting as much of it as I can, okay? And actually make sure that my sizes are the same. You don't have to do this. It's completely up to you. You can use a pizza cutter for this as well. But I'm just going to use a good old butter knife. Okay, and it'll give you the perfect cut. And then we're going to use this and make another one. All right, set that one to the side, and then I'm going to go from the top and do the exact same thing. And this is, can you see what I'm doing here? Put you down just a little bit more. Okay, all right, trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing here. All right, so I'll go to the edge of this here, because no sense in making an extra cut unnecessarily. I'm going to take off the edges here, that little edge at the top. And I'm just going to go down. Make sure you don't move your card. Just like I just did, but it won't matter. Just take your time and go ahead and cut it on up. All right. So now we've got 2 pieces. And you need 2 pieces per Pop-Tart. And we're going to do the same thing here. Bring it on down. See how easy that is? And that's the best way that I've found to do it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. But that works for me. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. Bring you on over to the edge a little bit more. And so with this pie crust, you're absolutely able to get 2 Pop-Tarts. But because I did the round ones, it's going to stop at 2. But I am definitely going to make some more round ones with the extra that I have left over. I'm just going to knead it together, and I know I can get at least 2 to 3 more out of that. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, what I used here is some parchment paper. That's what we're going to bake it on. Got the oven preheating on 400, and we're going to put a couple of dollars on this on each one. It's going to spread out, so it's going to be about a tablespoon on each one. Or should I say 2 tablespoons on these? Okay. Then we're going to take that extra one that we made. We're going to put it on top. We're going to press down a little bit, okay, on those edges. And we're going to definitely go back through with a fork. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Press down on those edges because we want to seal that filling in there. Some may come out, and it's okay. All right? It's okay if it does. It's not going to hurt anything. It just spilled out. That happens. Okay? One moment. Okay, with that one pie crust, I was able to get 3 of these. To which I'm going to go ahead and do the seal thing that I was telling you about with the fork. We're going to go through. We're going to press down all the way around. All right? We're going to go all the way around and press it down. We want to get a good seal on this if we can. All right? We want to do the best we can to get the best seal on this because we want all the goodness to be in there when it's eaten, right? Okay, gotta turn it around. And we're going to do this on all of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up these 3, and then I'll bring the round ones over and we'll get on those. I'll be right back. Now that I've got that done, the next thing we're going to do is take our fork and pierce it. Just a little bit. We want to pierce it. We want some of that steam to be able to escape. Okay? We don't want it to explode on us, okay? So you definitely want to pierce this just a little bit, okay? Get that baby pierced. Okay? And now I'm going to move this one to the side and bring the other one over. I'll be right back. Alright, we're going to do the same thing to these, but since they're smaller, we're only going to put in about a tablespoon in each one of them, okay? We don't want to overfill these too much. But again, gauge this to what your family likes and what your family loves, okay? It's all about your kitchen, your rules at the end of the day, okay? And we're going to do the same thing. Go all the way around her. Seal her up. You got to seal her up. And see, as you can see, a little bit came out on mine, which is absolutely fine. And there is one. And do the same thing again. Push it down. And then seal her up. And you definitely want to work with this as quick as you can. You don't want to do be making a couple of meals at the same time because of what it'll do to this pie crust. It just won't be the same. You don't want it to be warm too long, okay? You want to get her done. Get her in there. And you just keep going around, sealing her up. And I guess these kind of look like crusties, but they're not. These are our round Pop Tarts. You can call them whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can call it anything you want to. Your kitchen, your rules. Okay? And these are absolutely marvelous. And yes, you can freeze these. You can make up big batches of these, put them in the freezer. Your family would absolutely love them. Trust me. Didn't mean to bop you upside the head there, but I needed a paper towel. I got one more. So this is what I was able to do with one pie crust. I was able to do 5 rounds and 3 squares with the other one. Stretch her out a little bit because I put a little more on there. But yes, you can make these in batches. You can absolutely make your own pie crust. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I like to cheat wherever I can. I'm a mother of 3. A wife of 1. Yes, I did. I've been married 28 years. Yes, yes. Okay. And we have to pierce this one as well. Okay. So give it two little, go all the way down, let it so that this, the stuff, the steam will be able to escape. Don't be afraid. You're not going to hurt it. Okay. Now we don't need that anymore. Now we're going to bring over that egg wash. Okay. And put egg wash all over this little baby. Okay. That's going to help give us that beautiful golden look that we so often love. All right. And these are absolutely amazing. You can adjust them to your family any way you want to. Trust me when I say you make this once, they will absolutely love it. And something else, if you haven't already subscribed to Things Made Easy with Gigi, please consider doing so. Okay? Don't be afraid to subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. Okay? Now we're going to put egg wash on this, and we're going to get these babies on in that oven, and we're going to let them go for 15 to 20 minutes, okay? 15 to 20 minutes on 400. Please watch them. Don't just let them go in there. Go take a bath. Go cut the yard. You got to watch them, because depending on your oven, it may not take as long, okay? And these Pop-Tarts are done. Getting them in the oven. See you when they come out. Now, while we've got that in the oven baking, we're going to go ahead and do our icing. That's our cup of our confectionate sugar. You only need about 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. Okay? You only need a teaspoon of vanilla. And then you need a good tablespoon or 2, depending on your liking, of the icing. The jam. Okay? This is going to give us that strawberry effect. Okay? Then we're just going to whisk that all together. Yum, yum. I'm telling you, you better make some. Your kids will love you. Okay? And our icing is done. Just mix it up well and combine all those flavors. And the icing's done. Alright? So we're just waiting on them to come out. I'll be back. And there you have it. I put a little icing with some sprinkles on one. And then the other ones I left plain so that you could get a good look at what we made. Absolutely delicious. Homemade Pop-Tarts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. You'll get to see Gigi on the next one. Don't they look delicious? Take care, you guys.